Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Welcome to my page. I am excited that you are here and joining us, whether you're live or on the replay. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. This is my first time back since Christmas happened, and I thought I would jump on. I've got most of my Christmas decor kind of pretty much put away. Sort of need to do a little bit more organizing, but I do have it out of the way, and I've been working on switching everything over to winter and kind of enjoying some movies on Netflix and hanging out with my husband. He took a few days off, so we've just been kind of laying low. So anyway, I thought I should come on before it gets too late, and you guys have all of your decor already switched out. Hey Sherry, hi Janet, hi girls, hey, I see some friends. Hey Lori, thanks for jumping on. Hi Nina. So let me flip you around here. Hi Mom. So I am going to start you out in my office. Woo! How did it get so bright? I don't know what happened. That was nice though. What the heck? Oh, what the heck was that? I'm not sure. I don't know. Is it my camera? I don't know what I did. Anyway, here we are. So this is like my office storage, but on top of it, it's very pretty. And I thought I would show you guys, because I know you always like to be inspired by things to look for when you're shopping. Hey, Becky. Hey, Harla. Hey, Sherry. Hello. Happy New Year to you, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas. So I found this tiny little, I do have a light on. How do I shut that? Oh, there. Ah, there's a little, I never knew that was there. We might like that. That must be a new feature. There's like a little, look at that. My phone, it's my flashlight on my phone. Anyway, I have a piece of a column here. We'll leave it on. You guys let me know what you think. Leave it on or off. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Rhonda. Hi, Dolores. So I have a piece of a column back here, and I hung pieces of, what are they? The prayer beads. Why can't, it starts with an R. I think it starts with an R. Why can't I think of it? Anyway, and then a rosary. Yeah, rosary. That's it. You find a lot of rosary pieces and parts, and I always love the chains on them. And then there's an old pocket watch hanging off of that pillar, and then I added just a frosty rose and a little bit of greenery. Here's just a small little corbel. I always love finding those. Hey Tanya. Hi Laura. Yes, a rosary. Yes, I could not think. It's so funny how your brain just goes done when you're on here. This is the little deer that I sent you guys parts. A lot of you guys ordered the kit to put these together. And so I sent, I thought I would show you this idea again. I know I had it out for Christmas, but I leave it out through winter. You love corbels? Oh, and yes, I do too. I have several. And then this is a cigar mold. It's an old cigar mold, but it makes a great lift. I hope I remember to talk about lifts and try to show you guys that sort of thing. But that's a lift. Like here's an old box that I just covered with papers, and I put my lamp on it for a lift. And then we have our Bible tree. I still have it out. I don't know that it really is Christmas more than just a book stack, but at Christmas time I love to call it a Bible tree. And then these Bibles on the bottom are my grandparents, and so these are the new ones that I bought to add to my tree. So there's that idea. And then over here, of course, I still have my vintage tree up. I always leave my trees up through the beginning of the year. Thank you, Della. You love, oh, thank you. Hey, Sherry, thank you. I always leave my trees up through the first of the year for good luck. So I've seen so many people commenting, they've got their trees down and all taken apart, and I'm like, oh man, I'm not doing it. I'm holding out for good luck for sure. So I have an old suitcase. I haven't changed this out, but maybe for someone that might be new that hasn't seen yet, I thought I would show you. Hey, Sandy. There's sort of a corbel. It's an old piece off of the outside of a house. I hung it on the side of my wall. Hi, Mary. Hello, hello. There's a couple of things that I made in my group. And then this, I just took the red bells out and the little train car out, and basically just left frosty greenery. And you see how it's not Christmas, but it's wintry. And I'll leave it like this, clear up to, well, I'll show you whenever it's time to change. I'll let you guys know and we'll change it out together. I might as well just take you in here. Let's see, let me turn up. Oh, I know one thing I wanted to show you. So I changed the bow on my wreath. I still have a couple of red berries in there, which are a little bit Christmassy to me, but they don't bother me as much as that big red bow did. So I just put a neutral burlap bow in that, and then I kind of want to enjoy my cowbells a little bit longer. You know, I just found them recently, and so I kind of want to enjoy those bells before I put this away. And I felt like with the frosty succulent, I think that it's more wintry. I guess when you look at it really lit up, but just like from everyday view, it's really very neutral. So I'm gonna leave that up. Let's see here. I just have like winter stuff. Like it's just wintry. Let's see here. Okay, so, and I'm gonna take that tree down. That was, I never finished it, but I love the peacocks. and the feather things that we made, and yeah, so I kind of left it up. I plopped it there and then didn't know what to do with it. Okay, you like the burlap bows? It's very neutral. So this, I always use scarves like that you wear for table runners, and not always, but a lot of times I do that. I love that you can kind of bunch them up and make them just look more casual than serious. So thank you, Tanya. I'm trying to, let's see, Laura, great idea with the burlap. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm glad you guys like it. Hi, Kay, you like the wreath? Hey, nice to see you here. Hey, Lynn, thank you. Thank you, hello, Lynn. Okay, and all the different greenery, yes. So, okay, let me keep, I was looking back to comments. I should keep going. Oh, I'm creative. Well, thank you. So I did this for Christmas time. I have this old trophy and I did it with a lot of reds in it, but I just pulled the reds out, guys, and now it's ready for winter. And I think that's really pretty. And then this old bowl, this is just a very old dough bowl. You can see it's cracked and they fixed it with like a piece of wire, but it's really cool. But it's just all of the greens and stuff just kind of work for winter. This is really every day. There's nothing frosty or anything like that in there. I did throw the orchid in there. I don't know what time of year those are for, but I did put that in there. And then this little ironstone vase has just some ferns, and really it is an everyday thing. Actually, these berries were red. I kind of need to paint them again. I painted them with a black because I wanted a little pop of black, but you can see the red berry in there. So I kind of need to repaint some of my berries again, but I did love that. And then the old spindles that I always stick in arrangements, not always, but a lot of times I do that. So, and then I have this, container here, just an old paint bucket, and you know I keep the rolling pins in there, and that's on top of my old drawers. Let's see here, I didn't do anything different here. I took the crown off of my clock jar, and that's about it for that. I am gonna leave my little caroler's hat out for a while. I still like that. And then here, I took the bells out. I had some red bells and I had a red wreath up there, and I had all of the ornaments hanging off of this. So I went ahead and left the winter decor in here, and I still have all of the cash register things. And then I just took out all of the shiny brights. If you guys remember, I had shiny bright ornaments here, and I put the little snowman candle instead of the shiny bright ornaments. I left the antler out. I did keep one doorknob with the tree, and I'm leaving it out because it's just frosty, like winter. So this is my display there. Let's see, I had a bell up here, but I took that out. Okay, then let's come over here and see if I can show you. So I know this is very full, but this is always the background of my videos. Usually when I'm doing a project, I'm either in the kitchen counter or I'm here at my table. And so I like to give you guys something pretty to look at. Oh, I forgot to turn my light on, but oh well. So all of these things, I feel like, let's go up here so you don't have just so much to look at. But I feel like that tin, even though it has Christmas ornaments on the tree, it just doesn't have the color of Christmas. So I feel like it's very wintry. Again, some frosty things. And then this tin is just snowmen. So I'm going to leave it out. And again, the Charles Dickens book is probably Christmas, but it's such neutral colors. And I love the picture, the snow in the picture. So I think I'm just going to leave that out as well through winter. I wish I would have turned my light on. Oh well. And here I have another caroler's hat. I need to pull that out, probably put that on my tree. I think I'm going to do that. We don't need that tucked in. I had so many. I'll tuck that on the tree in the other room. So I have a couple of drawers. The drawers are on my website. You guys know that. Let's see. And then I have the fan blade. I love the little tiny fan blade. I think it's really sweet. Let me see. And then these little wire trees. I made these last year in our group. So, and I don't think I went over those this year. So there's those. And then I suppose she's kind of, I guess she's kind of Christmas. I need to get her out of there. Let's get her out of there too. Okay, I edit as I go, right? I edit as I go. Okay, and then, oops, I see a price tag because these are actually on the website. So I need to tuck that under. But I did put the spools away that had the red ribbon on them. I'm just going to shop for more pretty spools for my dough bowl. And then I took all of the cranberries out of here and I left the split peas, or the black-eyed, I'm sorry, these are black-eyed peas. I left the black-eyed peas in the bowl. I love that. So when you look down into the bowl, you're not seeing the bowl. It kind of pops the items that are in the bowl. And then I have a couple of dough scrapers, and then my bell that we made. You guys remember that? We made this bell out of the lamp fixture that goes on the ceiling for a chandelier, and we just turned it upside down. And then I brought my old German book back out with the extra large writing, and it's bold and extra large, and I absolutely love it. I saw a couple comments about my cabinet. I did that here. It's been a few years ago, you guys. It was an image transfer, and I'll show you. Just recently in my group, we made another, so I'm going to show you that. I've got it over here on the easel right now, and then there's some frames. Everyone always really likes the frame collection, and you know what? I have poked little things in, like I added this little ribbon tassel, and I added this little scale, and the lock. And I added in this little flower from one of my followers, Patricia Clayton. And then this was, I was messing with some old sheets. I kept the elastic off of the corner of the old sheets, rolled them up and tea dyed it and made a little flower. And so I just set it up there like that. You know, I just can't throw anything away, right? I just can't. So then on my table, I kept out my fur runner. I love the fur, and so I'm going to leave it out a little bit longer. I kept my button trees. Again, it just has a winter feel to it. And then down in here, I have the split peas. If you remember, I only use the split peas at Christmas time. They fade, so they're doing really well, but there's hardly any light. They can hardly see any light right now. So it's just nice when you look down in there, you see the peas, and you don't just see the bottom of the bowl. It's like the whole bowl was thawed out. I have my sweater balls where we covered foam with my old sweaters, and yeah, and then I left out the trees. These were the shabby tree inspired trees that I made from the pipe cleaners and stained. And yes, I have a board back there. It's a project. And then this is the latest project in my group. We are working on another image transfer, and I just used the same image, and I did a rub, and then I cut my frame up into pieces. And then we're doing a plaster treatment to fill in, and I have one more step and it'll be finished. So yeah, there's that. So okay, let's go out of here. I really wasn't going to show you that room so much. The kitchen, I've got I am going to leave this little cloves wooden spice thing out. Is it cloves? Yeah, cloves. There it is. I'm going to leave that out, and I'm going to leave that out for the winter. Here's some more of my little trees that I made. The bases are what's fun. There's a little sewing machine, oil can. I love those. And then let me see, I'm gonna leave him out too. He's just wintry, even though it's burgundy. I think that's probably the only thing of color in my house is this tobacco tin, but I really like it. So I'm gonna leave it out too. It's not screaming Christmas, I don't think. And of course I told you my trees are still up. So there's my tree. I still have my pedestal that we made out of the old wood. It's an old wire spool. It's an old spool with wire. Whoops. And then this is a tractor disc that they would disc the fields with. So I put those two together, and then I put my old paint bucket. I took all of the cranberries out of here. For those of you that remember this, I took the cranberries out and I just put white tissue paper in there for snow. And then I took the ornaments, the key ornaments off of there. And I know my napkins say joy. I wonder if I flip them over. Ha! How about that? I don't have any plain white napkins right now. I can't find them at the store. I just flip them over. Now that's not as Christmassy. Yay! I am so... That was a smart move right there, ladies. That was a really smart move. So, okay, and so yeah, there's my tree, and I just don't want to take it down yet. I still love it. There's Clarabeau peeking out behind. So that table in the dining room will go back out. Let me see here. Okay, here's the other. So remember the bells that we made out of the lamp parts, like the little bell? So I attached the pretty top. And I attached, let's see, you really can't tell, but I put another pretty top on top of this one, and then I added the little glass clangers. Anyway, I changed the red bow out, and I just used a neutral. It's a Paris, I don't know what, but it was just pretty. And I know they're bells, and I know it's probably Christmassy, but it feels winter to me. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that's okay to leave that? I think so. As with all of the other, like with the tree and all of that, I think it's okay. Don't tell me no, because then I'll have to wonder. Okay. Oh yeah, I do. I have another doorknob. So this was my new bright idea. I haven't shown you guys yet, but I put a fern in the doorknob. So instead of the Christmas trees, like I just showed you one, I'm doing the ferns. So I have several of them made up for you. So on my next live sale, I'll do a doorknob sale for you guys. And then I have all of my kind of one of the newest things. You think it's fine? Thank you. Yes, ringing in the new year. Oh my gosh, I love that. You're right. You're right. So these are old clay marbles. They're all handmade, very, very old clay marbles, and I love them. Oh, I got my Christmas books out. I gotta switch those. I missed that. I have Christmas books. They're not really Christmas books, but they just, with the red, it kind of made me feel Christmas. Okay, I've got to, I gotta change those books out. I didn't do anything Christmassy in here. I'll give you a peek just since we're together, for anybody that might be new that hasn't seen it. Yes, you like the bell wreath. I love that bringing in the new year. That's awesome. Okay, thank you. I'm getting all good on the bells. So there's the inside of my cabinet. I just use all of the ironstone that I can find. I use all of the crocks, and the English advertising pieces are in here. I forgot to show you the other cabinet that's even more full of that stuff. If you want to see, just let me know. It's in the other room. We'll just buzz back into there. Oh, this was cute. So this is where I sit, so it's a mess. But look. I took that little wool mouse that Cheryl Dunlap made, and I took his red bow off, and I gave him a little ribbon. It looks kind of like a scarf on him, and so I kept him out. I know he was a Christmas thing, but I kept him out. I think he's so sweet laying there. So I love that. She made it out of wool. She raises sheep, and she does wool things. So, okay, and then this is a little, yes, I know, it's a little drab. but maybe not. It might just be because I'm used to that being super full. But all I did was pull the Christmas part out, and I left, and yeah, I had one loose. I needed to glue that. I left the little snowball looking things in there, and then yes, I hung a picture up here, so I have a nail. I either gotta find a sign or fill that nail hole. But those are my bed springs, and they're on the back of my wall behind my couch. It's just like crib bed springs, and I love hanging things off of it. So I cut up a money bag that says "Do not cut." Federal Reserve. It's old. There's a big fat, it's a really big old hotel key. And then I hung some glass prisms here and some hand-carved wood hearts. And then this was a burlap coffee bag. And I loved the stitching. Oh, I got my phone light on. But you can see the stitching piece. So I just cut a piece of that out. And then there are a couple of old tablets, old paper tablets that I just clipped on there. So that was kind of cool. And then when we come around here, I know I just showed you guys this just recently, but I wanted to show you the only thing that I changed on this whole table was I took the red kidney beans out and I put the split peas in. And even on a white platter, I think the split peas look great. So it's an ironstone platter, and I just thought I would show you guys that really quick. I could have done coffee beans. I could have done the green split peas. But remember, they fade, so I just don't want to invest in any more of those. Not that they're expensive, but and then there's a little frosty greenery underneath there with my drawer of old papers and a couple of cool bottles and my little wrecker. So, and then here, if you guys saw my post today, I still have the two birds. I just kind of resituated them a little bit. I put him in a wintry, frosty looking nest. And then we have these new, you guys that know about my website and all of that, these just came in and I absolutely love it. It's a Wisteria Wreath. And so you guys have gotten the Wisteria Plops and the Wisteria Hang Down and all of that. So I'm going to have some little wreaths to put on. And then like the little, it's in one of those little cups that's under home decor in my website. This is the wreath will be under greenery. I don't have it on yet. Give me a little bit and I'll get all that stuff on. And then there's my little scale, and I put some little teeny tiny buttons. They're like little doll buttons. I mean, when you see my finger, look how little they are. So I love those. Let's see. Okay. So let me get, oh, and here's my popcorn. I finally today finished my popcorn. So you guys remember my foam insulation project that I made the popcorn and then I painted it. Well, that's what this is. So I did foam insulation balls, painted them with brownish color and a little gold, and then threaded them on some string, and I made popcorn that's going to last me for years to come. But I did just finish that today. Yay! So I'm definitely leaving this tree out for a little while just to enjoy my popcorn. And then I changed out my Christmas sign that was up here with an old paint sign. And then the mantle, I didn't do much, you guys. I didn't do very much at all. I added some nuts. I took the ornament bells away from the squirrel and gave him a nut. And I gave him a nut. And I took all of the red out. And then I just left all of the frosty in. So I left the owl. I left the little bird with his sparkly crown. I don't know. It felt like New Year's Eve. I don't know. And then I left my caroler's hat again. I felt like all of the bling. You guys saw me make that. Most of you anyway. And then I added in the old plane and just a black framed collection just to get something. I felt like there was something missing in that spot. And then I added the black book underneath right there. And I felt like it just looks wintry now. So I think it's going to be good to leave out for a while. And then this little area, I have this old, Randy's chair's right here. And so I don't want a big stand for the window. So I found this really nice little, piano bench is what I think it is. I'm not sure, but it was super pretty. It had the clawfoot, it had the carvings on it. So I use that as an end table beside of his chair. It's perfect for underneath the window. And then I just dress up this side and I leave the other side for all the remotes and stuff. But anyway, inside of this is my sewing collection that I just leave out year round. Here's another one of those deer that I sent to a lot of you for inspiration. And then I added in my old gauge again. And again, I changed out the peas. I used the black-eyed peas instead of the red kidney beans. The squirrels, one of them came from my shop. I've had it, the little one, for years. And the big one with the big fluffy tail came from TJ Maxx probably 4 years ago. So yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes out for next year to see if I can find you guys some more things like that. You seem to like all of the Christmas decor. So that's about it. So I just thought I would inspire you guys with like here. This is Paulina Brand's cookbook. She's an Instagram friend. She's amazing. She's a makeup artist. So she does my daughter's makeup sometimes when she gets to work in Atlanta. I believe when she flies into Atlanta, Paulina does her makeup for some companies. And this was just a candle ring that I had on my website. I don't have any more. I kept that one because it fits so nice in my tray. And I put Paulina's book because it's just very special to me. Sent it to me for Mother's Day and I love it. So there you go. That is just a quick little, not really quick. That took us a minute, didn't it? That took us just a little minute. But anyway, I thought I would show you guys, how to winterize your house. So your husband may have another idea of how to winterize, than that, but I love it. And, it will stay like this. I'm going to add in some Valentines. I don't know if you noticed, but I had a little box of Valentines there in the dining room. So I've already had a couple requests of things to make, so we'll start doing Valentine's, but I'm not doing it yet. I'm not going to do that yet. I've got a couple more wintry things to do with you guys, so we'll do a couple projects like that, and then we'll get started on Valentine's. I'm sure we're all going to see Valentine's coming our way, you know, sooner than later. Thank you guys. I didn't take a lot of time to look at comments because it takes even longer. So I'll go through, I promise you, and answer all of your questions. If you have any questions, if you have any comments or thoughts or anything like that, type them in for me and I will for sure message you. I'll comment right back to you. I'm going to sit down and probably catch another movie here in just a little bit. So, yeah, so I kind of enjoyed doing nothing. I can tell you, I feel guilty for you guys, but yeah, it's been fun to just do nothing. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I just really wanted to inspire you. I get so many, you know, people say that I've inspired them with ideas and stuff. So I just kind of wanted to do that with you. So thank you so much for watching, and Happy New Year. If I don't see you, I'm not sure if I will. I have to go out tomorrow, and then tomorrow's New Year's Eve, right? I think so. If tomorrow's New Year's Eve, then I probably won't see you. Okay, if it's not, and we have one more day, then I do have a project I could do. And then we start working again on Monday, so I'll be back to painting. We paint houses for a living. There are several of us girls that paint, and so we've got a couple of huge projects to do for the new year, so we're excited about that. But yeah, so that means I'll be busy painting and kind of yucky when I get home. I don't know how many videos I'll do, but I'll try my best to at least get these little projects going for you. There was something about my candle. Oh, I have one more day? Okay, well then I'll probably come live tomorrow and show you my, isn't that funny? I don't even know what day it is. Is it Wednesday? I was thinking it was Thursday. I don't know. I don't know what day it is. That's embarrassing. Out with the old and with the new. That's right. I saw a question about my candle in the window. Love the little drawers. Oh, thank you. The drawers on the kitchen counter. Actually, that's a brick mold. I don't have any drawers on the kitchen. Used black beans. Oh, you used the black beans. That's awesome. I love when you guys are getting out the beans. I think that's so awesome. I thought I saw someone ask about the candle in the window. Anyway, I get those from Amazon. I have them in all of my windows. It's 2 AA batteries and they're on a timer and they flicker and I love them. Yeah, so there's that. But I can message you a link if you don't know, you know, if you don't want to search it out or you want to get exactly. You forgot to, oh, you're not well. I hate to hear that. Thank you, Bev. I hate to hear that, Denise. I hope you feel better soon. So, okay, you guys, have a great day. Now I just start the rambling. So have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.